Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to go through my whole YALC haul. So I think by this time my YALC day 1 vlog would have been up. I'm not quite sure about 2 and 3, but yeah, so now I'm just going to go through all the stacks of books that I've bought, kind of all the stuff that I got in bookmark wise and kind of like tote bag wise and leaflet wise, and I'm just going to show you everything that I got, and then if you watch the vlog alongside, you'll kind of maybe see how I got them all. I mean, I didn't really film me purchasing because that would be evidence of all the stuff that I've bought, like full-on photographic evidence, like not even like not having them isn't evidence enough. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm just going to go through all of the books that I got, the days that I got them, whether they were proofs, whether they were free, whether I paid for them, etc., and how much they were. So yeah, just keep on watching. So we went over, I think it was to the Harper Voyager stand, and they were doing 3 books for £10 or £5 on paperbacks. That was paperback prices, and then I think it was like £10 or £15 for a hardback, I can't remember. But I first saw the Bloodprint by, it was Ausma Zehanat Khan. I'm very sorry, Miss Khan, if I butchered your name. But I saw the Bloodline series, and then the second one was there. So this one is The Black Khan, also by the same author. So I got these 2, but I did need another one just to get that deal, otherwise I'd be spending £10 and I might as well just get a free book for it. And then I got Queens of Innis Lear. Yeah, and that's by Tessa Gratton. So that is this one here, if you can see, hopefully you can. And I got this one. So the Bloodprint, I'll just go through the first one. Well, actually, I'll just put a picture up so you can see what that is and just pause it. But it just sounded really good. It's about the kind of power and how words hold power, and in regards to feminism and what it is to be female, how people can reclaim themselves, you know, through a talisman. It sounded very good, very exotic, very, I think it's quite like, I don't know, I want to say like Middle Eastern type fantasy, which would really intrigued me because they're all quite Anglo-American or European typically. And then this one is quite similar, and it's about a prophecy-obsessed king and magic, and how there's 3 daughters only have the chance of kind of resurrecting said magic. Again, I'll put up a photo summary, and you know, I'll put links, if they're out, I'll put links to my book depository page, well, through my book depository link of where you can buy them, because it's a bit cheaper there. But yeah, these were all bought together on Friday. I think they were my first purchase actually. And from there we went to the Penguin stand, and there was the book Feminists Don't Wear Pink and Other Lies, Amazing Women on What the F Word Means to Them by Scarlett Curtis, well, curated by Scarlett Curtis, and that is this book here. And I've been wanting this for ages, and I think it was only like £8 or something ridiculous like that. It was very cheap, otherwise I wouldn't have got it. And I was flicking through it and it just looks just amazing. And because I got this from the Penguin stand, I got this copy of David Yoon's Frankly in Love, and this is a YALC exclusive cover, and I have no clue what this is about, but it sounds pretty good. I think this is his debut novel. It comes out on the 12th of September 2019, and it will be $7.99. There you go, that is Frankly in Love. That needs to go on my proof pile. I've got a proof pile, and okay, I didn't even realise, okay, that needs to go over there, but that is a proof that I got because I bought this one, which they tend to do quite a lot. I think the Hodder Escape was doing, if you bought 2 books, you got like a free gift, and one of those gifts included a proof, which my cousin got, and she gave the proof to me because I gave her another one. But yeah, we swapped, but I'll go through that one because that one sounded really good. And then Ellie got The Beautiful, I think it was, when she, to be fair, you've got to queue up like really early because they just go like hotcakes, you know that saying. But yeah, I'm really excited to get into these ones. Yeah, and then they also had a really cute little Waterstones bookshop situation in the middle of YALC, well, off to one side, which is really cute, where you could kind of buy books of the authors that were there, that if you hadn't had them or wanted to get them signed, you could buy them from Waterstones if the stands weren't selling them. And then they also did books that kind of weren't out yet, so I got Malorie Blackman's Crossfire, which I didn't even realise was the 5th instalment of the Noughts and Crosses series until people told me, and I was like, oh, I just thought it was a standalone. But yeah, I got Crossfire, this beautiful here, and I also got it signed. I'll just show you because I got it signed with the rest of my series that lives up there. So it says To Priya from Love, Malorie Blackman. She's a queen. She's honestly a queen. But this one sounds really good. It's like 15 years into the future after everything that happened in Double Cross. So there's that one. And that one was like full price. That one was $7.99 because to be fair, I think it comes out this week or something, but yeah. And then I got the Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young, which is this one here. I think it looks absolutely beautiful. It's like a Viking fantasy type novel. It's her debut, and I got it because she was signing there, and also the blurb just sounds really good, like female protagonist, female led. Sounds good. I also got it signed too. She got a cute little stamp in there as well. Yeah, that's that one. And I got this one full price as well from Waterstones, and this one was $8.99, but I do have my Waterstones student card, which gives me 5% off. So, that's Friday. Not bad, but if I look at it, it's 8 books, 7 books on Friday. Man, that was painful. My shoulders were ready to die. When they say you take a suitcase with you to YALC, even if it's one of those little ones, you take one, because by God, you will most definitely need it. Anyway, so we'll go over on to day 2, which was Saturday. My Saturday pile isn't nearly as bad as my Friday. It's like half, but the first, I don't know if it was the first one, but the first book on my pile is Holly Black's The Cruel Prince, and I've been absolutely dying to get this for ages, ever since I saw her speak with Cassandra Clare at the Queen and Heir of Darkness's tour, the signing tour that I went to go see. I got this from, it would have been the Keynote Books, isn't it? I think it is. Hotkey Books. I got this from the Hotkey Book stand, and it was only £5. And alongside the book I got a little signed card from Holly Black. That's right, yeah, and I got a little signed card from Holly Black, well not her specifically, and I got a chapter sampler, well a sneak peek of the last book. I think it's called The Queen of Nothing, or is it her new one? And we went to let's have a look, where's this one published from? Went to the Faber and Faber stand, and they had so many cool books on offer, and this one is about witches, and this is The Graces by Laure Eve, I think it's called. It seems as if this girl lives in this small town, kind of like Twilight. There's a bit of a weird family going on, and but this family is actually witches, and I think it kind of follows how she gets into said witchy family, but it sounds really good. There was one signed copy left, but I let my cousin have that because, you know, I was being nice. But this one was only £5 as well. And then I think on the same stand, was it the same stand? No, this one was Bloomsbury, so they were right next to each other, so I just jumped over the other side, and I got We See Everything by William Sutcliffe, and this is very kind of dystopian-esque, maybe 1984? Yeah, very 1984-ish. I don't know, but it just sounds really good. Very into the future situation, and I also got this one for £5, but it does retail at $7.99, so it is good. If you want to get a load of books, you just go to YALC and just buy them all for £5 instead, basically. And I'm pretty sure this one's already out, so this isn't a proof or anything. And the last one, I actually got it on the way out, and it was mainly Alina's fault because she wanted to go into Waterstones to get, I think, Juno's, I can't remember her last name, but Juno's book. And while we were there, I saw Laura Bates's Everyday Sexism, which is this one here. And I think I did get this full price. It was £10, but then obviously I had my card. And I was just reading some of it on the tube, I think, and I was just like mind blown by it, because I was just like, oh my God, that's amazing. And but yeah, no, that book. I think me and Alina went to the Love Everybody Yourself talk, and it was just kind of like body inclusivity and positivity, and Laura Bates was on that, and when she speaks, she's got the facts behind her, and it's quite refreshing to have someone who has a really strong opinion, but they've also got evidence and facts to back that up and kind of make their argument a little bit more solid. So I think her book is going to be a good one to read. It's going to be an eye-opener. But that was all the ones for Saturday, so it was only 4. so that has bumped up the total. I think I need to do like a running count, so to 11, so that's 11 books, all the ones I purchased, so that's fine. And then we'll go on to Sunday. So on Sunday I did really well. It felt like I had more books purely because I took a few to get signed that day, but apart from that I only got the 2, and they're very cheap. So we'll start off with the top one. This one is The Crown's Fate by Evelyn Skye, but this one was a £2 mystery box from Harper 360, and you just paid £2 and you picked up a book that was wrapped up in paper and you got a book. And the only annoying thing about this book is that it's the second book in the series, not the first one. Who does that? But yeah, from the sounds of it, it sounds really good. It's set in Russia and it's quite fantastical, so I just kind of need to get the first one, and I guarantee the first one's going to be in paperback, and that's just going to really irk me. But that's not the point. I got a book for £2 and it's a hardback book, so this one, I don't know if you've read it. If you have the first one anyway, tell me if it's any good so I know what to expect. I'll put the little synopsis here just so you can read it. The other one is actually my biggest achievement, because on Sunday, I'm telling you, you save your pennies till Sunday if you can, because the amount of sales that everybody puts on is ridiculous. Because Harper Voyager were putting on, is it Harper Voyager or is it just Voyager? Harper Voyager. They were just like doing hardbacks, like this one, for £5. Like, I was on my way out, I was going to the toilet, I was going to make my way down to Comic-Con to see the Walking Dead panel, and I just saw their tweet that was like, come over to the table, all hardbacks are £5, and I was like, oh, okay then. So then I got the Binding by Bridget Collins. Jeez, I think my brother's trying to knock through a wall. And I've been wanting this book for so long, but I just didn't know if I would like it enough to buy it full price in hardback, because in full price it is £12.99, so that's £13. So what is that, like £7? No, £8 off the RIP. Yeah, and I don't know, I just need to show you that the hardback is absolutely beautiful in itself. Like, look at this beauty. Whoever designed this cover needs an award, because it's actually stunning. Stunning! One's just basically about how people can, I think, hide their secrets or bind their secrets and memories away into books, and then they then live in those books, and it's about the person who binds said books, effectively. But yeah, that is another one that I can't wait to read. This one is actually out because I've been wanting it for ages, but that's that. And then we'll go on to my proof stack, and I do have to thank Alice for this. Thank you so much, Alice. Alice is actually one of the reasons why I'm here. I think her and another lady, please forgive me, I cannot remember your name, because I think on your Twitter it just says K.J. So I don't know your name. Let me check, actually, I'll just check. Any other future proofs you would like, or don't want any more, or would like to send my way, then feel free, because I'm always open to free books. Thank you. So, Jackpot by Nic Stone is the one that I won from the Simon & Schuster stand. You literally, they had like a little bingo ball situation, so you kind of rotated it and then you got a little ball, and I think when I did it, it was if you got an even or odd number, so I think the even numbers won a book. I don't know if it sounds like my cup of tea. It does sound very contemporary YA, but you know, got a little Harder Escape bookmark in here too. But you know, we'll give it a go, and this one is publishing on the unboxing day this year. Yeah, that is Jackpot by Nic Stone. Again, there's a little description on either side of me, I don't know which side yet, but it does sound pretty good, but I think it's just a bit too young for me, but you know, it was free, so. And then the next one was the one that Alina won at the Harder, well, got with her 2 books from the Harder Escape one that I traded her with. One of my little, I think it was a collection of short stories of LGBTQ stories, and this is The Return by Rachel Harrison, and this one is, yeah, a Hodder book, and this is also a proof, and it's kind of, I think, I don't really know, it's like a crime mystery situation, but it just, I think I read it and it just sounded so good. Let me see if I can find the information for it. It's on the side. And this is publishing on the 30th of April next year, and yeah, so that is that. It does sound really good. It's about 2 best friends. I think one best friend disappears or gets kidnapped or something, and then she comes back really weird and not the same. So yeah, see how that goes. It could go many ways. These three beauties are the ones that were lovingly donated to me by Alice, or if anything just kind of thrown at me because she didn't want any more. But I'll go through them by date, I think. Yeah, so this one is Heartstream by Tom Pollock, and this is the one I'm actually reading at the moment just because it came out in July, so I kind of wanted to get it read. This one sounds really good. I'm reading it at the moment. I think it's kind of about, it's like a, not really dystopian, it's like a alternate universe situation, but it is slightly confusing at the moment because I'm still getting used to the changing POVs between the two girls that it's about. But I'm interested to see where it goes because it kind of jumps you straight away. Like, you're just in it, like, straight away. There's no kind of build up really, it's just all of a sudden you're in the action. It sounds very intense and very good considering it is a YA. This one goes out on sale in October this year, October 1st actually. Got the Monsters bookmark in here. They're just, this book sounds really good. I kind of wish it was available for me to buy at a cheap price and not just at the Waterstones price, because that was like a YA retelling of Mary Shelley and how she wrote Frankenstein. Anyway, that was a tangent. But this is called I'm Not Dying With You Tonight by Gilly, I think it is, Gilly Segal, and that is this book here, and it just sounds very intense. And then last but not least, this is Reverie by Ryan Lazala, I think, and this one comes out in January next year. I just love the cover of it, it's absolutely beautiful. Yes, but that is the last one. This is the last proof and also the last book. So that effectively is my stack. Let me just count how many there are. So there are 18 books on that pile, and when I did my summer TBR there were 16 books, and then I went away for my birthday and bought 2 more. So now my 2 TBRs are basically the same height, the same amount of books, and I now have a full-time job. So reading all of them is going to be so much fun. Life of a bookworm. Anyway, that was it for today's video. Oh, I didn't show you my tote bags. Okay, so this is the one we got from Fairy Loot. That's what that looks like. It was really good. That's what that looks like. Just got the Fairy Loot logo on it. It's absolutely massive. Got the Harper Voyager one as well, which is that, which I think looks really cool. Yeah. Anyway, that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions about YALC or kind of what to do experience wise, I'm by no means experienced in YALC whatsoever. I just can know from the one time that I went, but just feel free to leave them in the comments and I will get back to you. Well, I'll try. I'm a bit bad at replying to comments. If I do get any, I just kind of forget that I've uploaded a video and forget about it for a little bit. But yeah, anyway, just ask away. Effectively, it was absolutely fabulous. I hope you enjoyed. There is a lot to do there. There is a lot of books you can buy. There was tweets that people that were bought like 100 books, 50 books, 30 books. Like, I'm sorry, but I was ill prepared, to say the least. Ill prepared. But anyway, that's it. I'm gonna stop rambling. That's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all of that good stuff down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.